What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everyone tuning in. There's a lot of people that's been sending me the story about this NYC corrections captain who lost her life after getting a Brazilian butt lift from a bogus doctor. How many stories have we done about this? We have done story after story after story of women unfortunately going to these foreign countries to get this work done. Now, a lot of women, and I'm going to speak on two different types of women, two different types of women that we have in society that do the same thing. With this particular woman here, her name is Tandra Bowser Williams. She was 49 years old. She was 49. That's not the age you should be getting a BBL. But you also have young women who are in their late teens, early 20s who are getting BBLs. They're getting surgery done. And they tend to get hooked on it. It seems like every other year or every year, at least once, they're getting some type of work done. We have a mentality with a lot of these younger women and a lot of these older women that are pretty much the same. They want to look good by any means necessary. And they're willing to travel to these countries to get this work done when they really should not have to. It is very unfortunate that this woman has lost her life. But this is cautionary tale after cautionary tale. Now, I don't know, unless it's a money thing, why these women can't get the work done in the States. You would think that they'd have better, more well-trained doctors to do this work. Or maybe they had to be on a waiting list. They didn't want to have to be on a waiting list. I wouldn't know what the hurt. I mean, I wouldn't really understand the hurry to do this. But you're going to these countries, man, they don't even, English is not the first language, so there's going to already be that barrier. And then you're going to deal with doctors who are trying to make money. They're not halfway know what they're doing. They're under investigation. And these women, unfortunately, end up losing their life because of these decisions. And the reason why I speak on these is because it's a cautionary tale that needs to be told. Okay? You can deal with a lot less pain, and probably cheaper as well if you just get you a trainer, get you somebody that can work on your diet and work on those things. And after about, maybe a couple of weeks or even a couple of months, you'll have the body that you want, depending on the amount of work that you put in. Because you're going to have to still recover from the surgery, which is, there are women who go months trying to recover from surgery, right? All that pain that you have to deal with, like, why? But they see their favorite Instagram models and they want to emulate what they see those women look like on social media. And this is why I say a lot of those women are setting a very bad example for women who see them and follow them. Now let's get into this article from the NY Post. It says a NYC Department of Corrections captain died reportedly after traveling to the Dominican Republic to receive a BBL from a phony doctor once indicted for operating without a medical license. That's a bad sign right there, ain't it? Tandra Bowser Williams, a 49-year-old corrections captain at Rikers Island, suffered a massive stroke just days after jetting off to Santo Domingo to receive a fat transfer surgery from plastic surgeon Dr. Hector Cabral. On May 13th, her husband Curtis Williams recently recounted to the NY Daily News. Cabral was previously indicted in March of 2011 under former New York attorney Eric T. Schneiderman on 10 counts of operating without a medical license and fraud and conspiracy charges. He was accused of charging for consultations and medical examinations at med spas and beauty parlors in New York before luring unsuspecting patients with bargain prices to the Dominican Republic for discount cosmetic surgery. So that's how he was doing. He was recruiting women in New York and having them come to the Dominican Republic. That's crazy, man. Discount cosmetic surgeries, which ultimately left many women permanently disfigured. That's crazy. Bowser Williams' husband said his partner since '96 was confident in Cabral's abilities despite his past indictment. So they knew about the indictment, I'm assuming, but you trusted him? Like, that's crazy. Anything to get a BBL. That's what it seems like. It seems like despite this man's past and how he ruined women, left them disfigured and scarred, she still decided to go and get work done by this man. Now, I know there are going to be people that are going to maybe say that this is not true. I am reading right from this article. This is why I have it on the screen. So you can say I'm not misconstruing anything. But if you knew about his past, and it looks like they may have, okay, you still decided to get work done by him anyway. That guy must have a very silvery tongue. Her exact words to me were, "You're gonna love Dr. Cabral's work. I didn't care one way or another. I accepted my wife the way she was." He said, "Everybody is distraught. She was the heart, the lifeline of the family, the heartbeat." You know, that's the unfortunate thing, man. You know, us as men, when we marry a woman, we want to be with her. And we will accept our wives or girlfriends a lot of times for who they are. But the thing is, she's unhappy by how she looks. And when a woman is unhappy by how she looks, she's going to do what she can to change that. And really, there's nothing us as men can do to stop them from having this mindset. His wife probably made her mind up years ago that this was something that she was going to do. And she had already made her mind up, and nothing was going to change that, unfortunately. The doctor's past wasn't going to be able to sway her from not doing it. And that, to me, just shows how determined she was to do this. The Daily Mirror reports that the doctor ultimately cut a plea deal with prosecutors that are guaranteed no jail time. He was fined $5,000 in order to pay $23,000 restitution and complete 250 hours of community service in the Dominican Republic, according to the newspaper. The doctor returned to San Domingo and opened Centro International, or assuming another facility where Bowser Williams received her recent surgery. Her husband said he received a call a day later from a nurse at United Heart's clinic, where she had been moved about a mile away after the procedure and ultimately died before Williams could arrive in the Caribbean in time to be by her side. That's sad, man. That's sad, man. This is why, again, I stress that it's, going to these foreign countries, man, it is a gamble. But again, as I said, she seemed to be very determined to have this done. In 2017, New York City Department of Health warned of 8 patients in NYC and 2 in Connecticut who returned from lipotourism trips from Dominican Republic with dangerous bacterial infections and other serious symptoms, including abdominal abscesses, pain, wound discharge, and fever. No deaths have been immediately reported in connection to those cases. Daily Mail also reports that the doctor's clinic footed the bill for Williams' travel to Dominican Republic, as well as other costs related to his wife's death, including paying the local funeral home to have her body embalmed. The newspaper said Bowser Williams' death does not appear to be under investigation. That's crazy. What? She died in Dominican Republic under circumstance that has to do with the surgery. There's nothing else that happened except that surgery. She's always a good captain, never tried to escape work, always worked in the jails, always worked with inmates. Patrick, the president of the Corrections Captains Union, told the newspaper, "It's a real loss, and she certainly didn't deserve this. She was a trooper." It's very unfortunate. These women feel like they have to go and get work done in order to look like the women that they follow, man. This guy right here is a criminal. He should not be operating on anybody. You would think that his past would sway people, but it doesn't. Because there's this race, right? There's this race to get the best body possible to get the most attention, And it seemed to me that she wanted to look good for whatever reason. Maybe just self-esteem, or maybe she feels like she's getting older and, she wants to be able to look better in her older years. it could be for social media, man. I would think it has to be for one of those, man. Maybe she wants to look good in the uniform. I don't know, man. It's just, there are other ways of getting the body that you want. You know, there's plenty of ways of getting it. Going and getting the work done, that's the easy fix, man. You still have to maintain your body. And ultimately, it's just not worth it. Now, I don't know what her motives was, what her plans were, but it's obvious that she wanted to make a change in her life. And it was going to start with the BBL. But, you know, sometimes you got to make that change in yourself first. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.